guys. Can y'all hear me? Let me check. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I'll put it up after we're finished. I need to edit it. Well, I guess the editor is gonna do that, but for sure, it will be up. How have you been doing? Let's go. I fixed the audio. Like last time, it wasn't sounding real nice. Let me get rid of the music. Let's go. How are you doing, my guys? Let's chat for a bit while some people get into the stream. Share it in stories. Everything helps a lot to keep this rolling. You know what I mean? But tell me, guys, how'd you been up to? How was the weekend? It's actually Wednesday still. What do you think, guys? Like, do you think it's better to like I like to do the give you all the briefing for the assignment on Monday, so you have a couple days to do it like unguided, and then I do a small revision on Wednesday, and I do my piece live, so you get it better and you have the chance to do it over the weekend. You know what I mean? I think that's better because I get to do my piece and do feedback at the same time. If I release it and I do the stream on Monday, then I don't get to do like a nice feedback round. Oh, I need my other light. Taking my other light off. I forgot to add it. Like my rim light, I like to do the color one, you know. What are you saying? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. But actually, what I'm gonna do, it's we are doing it like at the moment. Like what I'm doing, it's I'll keep a recurring theme for the assignment. So we might do like an assignment or a variation of it like for 2 or 3 weeks. So we can go a bit deeper and get it each time a bit better. So you get it. Um, you have more time to do it properly. You know what I mean? Within the week, it's too busy for me today. I feel like forgot my homework. You actually did. That's crazy. I really like that. Yeah. If you can like compromise to the assignments, you can learn a lot because these assignments are not things that you're gonna usually do, on your own. Like these are exercises from uni, and I like to do them also because it's a nice way to try to do some more experimental stuff. You know what I mean, and stuff that you wouldn't normally do. You know what I mean, and so yeah. Let me check this bullshit. The fuck. What's happening? No, wait. The blue. Beep. There. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. We're in the middle of looking for a new apartment, a new flat to move into. We have been like extending the lease for like 2 years now. hmm Let's go, guys. Are you all meeting each other, creating connections over on Discord? Uh, someone from Argentina here. Alguien de Argentina acá, loco. ¿Qué onda? Ahí está. ¿Sí, no? Tucson. Babidi bop, ba, ba, babidi bop. Looks alright. I'm a bit like cool, like the my colors. ¿Cómo andas, brother? ¿Qué onda, Ivo? From Morocco. Let's go. Let me change this. Like my lights are going crazy. Let me a bit more warm. Nothing like this. I like. Too tranqui. I'm thinking of actually doing, oh guys, I finished Mistborn from Brandon Sanderson. I finished it. I finished the last one, like the Lost Metal. Like it's been 2 years. Like I'm gonna do a video about it, like of reading. You know what I mean? Like I was struggling to read, but this series, like you'll swallow it. You know what I mean? I highly recommend it. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Like this book, The Hero of the Ages, I didn't think like I could cry this much from a book. You know what I mean? So that one, and then this one. I get goosebumps of remembering the ending of this book. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. You'll cry, you'll cry. It'll hurt so much, but it will be great. So I highly recommend, guys. Please, if you're struggling to get into reading and you want something that's really addictive, like Mistborn from Brandon Sanderson, it's crazy. I already recommended it to a friend, and he started like a month ago or so, 2 months ago, and he already read all of this like in 2 months, and he was having trouble reading. You know what I mean? Like to get into concentrate. So and now actually I'm 1 second, guys. And now that I finished that one, I'm reading like this is the Sunlit Man. Es el hombre iluminado porque está en español. Los de fantasía me gusta leerlos en español. Fantasy books I like to read in Spanish. It actually depends. Like these ones because I'm sharing with my girlfriend, and it's easier. I read sometimes better in English. And these ones are also from Brandon Sanderson, and it's not the same, like the same saga. It's not the same collection, but all the books like share the magic universe. So like some parts of the mythology and the magic system and some stuff that happens in this book, it all correlates to Mistborn. So it's kind of crazy. Like he has a plan like to release like Mistborn. There is a plan for 12 more books, I feel, or something crazy like that. And at the end of the last one, he's gonna close all his novels are gonna close in one like mega epic Avengers type of shit. You know what I mean? Really crazy. Oh, and also reading this one, that this one is how the IMF and the main world countries like all mingle to fuck third world countries economically. Really interesting book. And yeah, it's making me into a communist, basically. But you gotta sell some textures, you know what I mean? So, so. Check out Doctor Sivago, Russian book. I'm gonna look that up. Doctor Sivago. Russian book. What is this? Is this one? or is it a film? Dr. Zivago, crazy book. I see it as a. Does it have a Goodreads? Russian Revolution aftermath of bourgeoisie family was not published in Soviet Union. Okay, okay. Oh, I have to read also Master and Margarita. Yeah, I'll add this to the list. Let's go. Russian, I have only read like Demons from Dostoevsky, just as far, and it was tremendous. Like the ending of that book, like scarred me. You know what I mean? But yeah. So let me think, guys. Let's go to the Discord. And actually, I wanted to do something a bit. I always use the Discord. Okay, okay. Let me shrink this chat just a bit in this window. Can you still read it there? Because then when I'm trying to make like the snippets for TikTok and all of that, like the chat's gonna get in the way. But can you read it there, or is it too small? Let's see what we have in Dojo feedback. Oh, so okay, so everybody kind of went ape shit, right? Okay. I see some nice stuff. I see some good stuff. I see some good stuff. I see some great stuff. And I see some stuff that needs a bit of reworking. Mm-hmm. This one is great. This one is great. Actually, let's do. Let me see how it. Do you see properly there? Or I need to take this to Photoshop? I think I might need to take this to Photoshop. Yep. It's gonna be better to give proper feedback. Yeah, and actually, these ones that are uploaded, they kind of nailed it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's grab one that probably has the most issues. What I think is this one, and yeah. Let's actually just go into Photoshop. Let me create a new file. Let's make it whatever, like 5,000 by 6,000. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay. Everybody here like kind of submitted something. Let me know, guys. Whom of y'all like had trouble with the assignment and what the task was and all of that. Like every question you kind of have, just let me know so I could try to answer it. I'm gonna just start. Perfect, my guy. Glad to have you here. Let's go to the desktop. Here we have this one. Let's drop it into Photoshop. So okay, first one. This one I liked. I kind of like this one, but it has some issues. Like the point of the exercise, if you remember from what we were doing last week, we were just supposed to make one of these pieces, like maybe one, two. My dog, sorry, and to create morphological compositions that made sense and started to sort of delineate some sort of hierarchy and composition, right? And how we could use the weights and the shapes and contrast to start to create some sort of order within the piece, right? Some sort of way of guiding the eye through the pieces. So this time the exercise was how we can start to establish some sort of code in the information that could guide us through a some sort of code in the information that could guide us alongside a collection of pieces, right? To establish some sort of system between the pieces, a design system, right? And this is usually done by the use of constant and variables, right? A constant can be a specific way in which we order the information, like having the same grid. That's a constant in a design system, right? And how do you use that? It starts to establish like the way the information is it's organized, right? And how do you place it within that grid? That's a constant within the design system, right? So here, I don't know if he used it. He used a grid. I don't see it at a glance, right? Just at the top of, just as in a simple site, I don't see that he used the grid. And actually, it has this issue, this piece that, for example, just make a white, like a white rectangle, right? Like these two pieces look from one system. They look like they belong in a separate thing, right? Because there is a way contrast is utilized that could be kind of the same for those pieces, right? And then these other pieces look from other system. Even this one maybe not. Like this one could work. This one could maybe work, but the contrast in this one, it's a bit off. And it doesn't mean that it needs to be always the same in all the pieces, but maybe you can switch the contrast for an entire piece, but it has to be meaningful. It needs to mean something, right? And in this one, it looks particularly like it's kind of unintentional, right? Because if I go to this piece, let's say, and I grab a curves adjustment and I make it more, you see, if I kind of fix it and I make it more like the others, you can see that now it's more in line with the system, right? If we're gonna make it completely the other way around, then I flip it the other way around. I make it look completely intentional, right? It's not a half-assed decision, right? And design contrast is the most important thing. If we're gonna make one part of the compositional arrangement or within the graphic system, there is something that needs to be flipped so it catches our attention and makes us feel like, oh, here is something that's important or on information that is different. Then we make that change super apparent. We make it obvious, right? We don't do this, like this subtle change in the composition, in the contrast. You know what I mean? I remember I had this teacher that this was from art school, right? We were drawing, and he was teaching us that the great painters and the great comic artists like did this. One second. The great comic artists like did these poses in which the characters, it's really hard to draw a character that's in the middle of a swing and you catch it, like you get the entire perspective of the body and it reads like it's doing that, like it looks off to try to draw something that's in the middle of the motion. Usually when you are drawing someone that's performing an action, you do it at point A, like when he's bracing for the shot and when he landed the shot, and you draw the motion, and then you more clearly communicate what's going on, right? You don't go for the middle. You go for one or the other, right? It's kind of the same for design. I don't know if that was a good example, but I hope you get the point. And here's the same. Here is kind of doing like a half-ass decision, right? This is what it pertains to the contrast. Then obviously we have this final piece that, let me know in the comments, what do you think it's what's bad about this piece in the context of the series, right? In the context of the series of pieces, like what's off about this one? I don't know what's the lag in the stream. I'm just gonna wait and you're just gonna tell me, you know what I mean? How can I, like there, I feel this is better. Like, what do you think it's the problem with this one specifically? Let me see if I can, sorry, I'm moving the screen because I'm trying to, there. Let me put it again against the other pieces so you see it better. There, sorry, I shouldn't have like there. What is the problem with this last one? Forget about the contrast. Like the contrast, we already discussed it. Like, yeah, we could fix the contrast or make it more intentional, but come on, guys, participate. What do you think it's the point that it's not right? It's really simple. Let's go. Circles. Circles. The circles. In none of the other ones in the series, he used circles, right? Let's say that you use it that in every piece, everything is nailed, right? Every contrast, every hierarchy level is perfect, and in the last one, he used circles instead of the squares, right? But everything else, it's the same, right? The contrasts are the same, the sizes are the same, the contrasts are the same. Then switching to circles might mean something, right? There it might mean something. It's not that you can't change any shapes or you can change the contrast. It's that you can't change everything at the same time because he's using the circles and he's using different margins, he's using different everything, right? So there is no constant, right? Let's say your designs have the constant of what shapes, the grid, the colors you use, right? And then, okay, you say, I'm gonna maintain these three constants, and in every piece, I'm gonna change only one constant, right? So so in that way, you get more constant across the pieces that you play with, and you start to change them. You know what I mean? So this is the problem with this one. So let's get rid of this one. Let's go back to Discord. This one, let me see what I can say of this one. I'm gonna save it. Let's drop it into Photoshop. Okay, guys, what do you think about this piece? I think I need to get the chat in the other window also because you need to see what you're saying. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just learning to put the chat. What happens if I do this? If I do this and then I put the chat here in this gray part. 1 second, guys, 1 second. The chat, boom. Chat magic. Okay, this is good, right? So you can see the chat also in this window. So oh fuck. Sorry. Like there. That's all right. Sorry. So back to this piece. Back to this one. Now, what do you think is the problem with this one? I think this one is better than the last one. Like, there is a system here at Rise. At right, there is a system. Again, this one, when I point out what's the problem with this one, you're gonna say it was really simple. It's really simple. Like, don't try to say, oh, it's contrast thing. I think the contrast is all right, and I think that these squares in this one, contrary to the last one, I think in this system the squares kind of work. You know what I mean? Because the other parts of the system are pretty in line. You know what I mean? It's not like like for this one it changed everything. You know what I mean? It's not like for this one with the squares, everything is different. Like most of the piece, it's still the same, but it kind of works. The problem with this, not the problem, like it's the exercise is right in this one, but the thing that I would maybe add to that is that there's not really that much variety. The system is too homogeneous. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing really new for us to make it interesting, right? It's really conservative and it's really homogeneous. That's the thing that I would add to that. Like try to make it more interesting, right? What happened if, for example, let's do something really quick here. No. Rasterized layers. Okay, for example, here we have this one I like. This one I think it also brings something new to the table. That's right. I think that's a really nice addition. Like it may need some smaller levels of hierarchy. For example, we could grab these circles, right? And let's say, and let's make more of them, right? But this time, let's make them smaller, right? And now this is a sort of a consultation page, right? I'm just putting it really randomly. Right? And now maybe these points also, we can put them in other piece, for example, in this one. And now what do you think? Do you think it's a little bit more cohesive and it brings a little bit of more complexity to the system itself? And it's something really simple that I just did, right? I just added one more hierarchy level. That bro was right here. It was missing like a smaller hierarchy level that added some harmony to the entire series. You know what I mean? Like to sort of tie it together. So that's important when you're making design systems. It's nice that you have enough tools to sort of play with and add variety to it. You know what it's like? It's like when you're playing a video game and the video game has bigger enemies, smaller enemies, big weapons, small weapons. The feeling of the game, it's sort of the same, but you add variety, right? When you're playing a good paced video game, the video game starts to add small variables. See what I did there? It starts to add small things to the game systems as you progress, right? To make an interesting design system, it's the same. Most of the design system stays the same, but you start to trick little things and start to show different parts of it. You know what I mean? And one and sorry, I'm getting accustomed to switching the streams, the windows on the stream, and fuck, what did I do? So yeah, I hope it's more understandable in this piece. But yeah, great work regardless. I'm not taking shots at it. This is really great. It just needs some tweaking, right? But yeah, the system is great, and I loved that it's a system that works without a grid, right? The system doesn't rely on the grid. You don't need to use a grid every time. You know what I mean? So this is great. Let me save this one. This is great. Let me. It's great. Now let's go back again to the Discord. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can use it for carousels. Like these pieces specifically are not ones that I would really use for social media at least at last bleh, unless it was something like this. This one's really great. Let's talk about this one for a quick sec. Let's talk about this one because this one's great. This one's great, and I don't know what I'm gonna say about it, but I'll say something. You know what I mean? I'll say something. Sorry, guys, I'm not funny. So let's put this. Yeah, I think this one's perfect. You know what I mean? That like I think this one really nails it. Congratulations to the one that like these are nice pieces in and of themselves, and the system works, and it's great. It has one tiny thing that I would say about it. Like, let me know in the chat what do you think it's the there is a small thing that I would say that I just said it about one of the previews that I did. I think no, I think if I'm being nitpicky, just to say something, I think it lacks some variety, like some really different one, you know. But no, I think it's okay. Like for example, even the use of this circle. You see here the this circle, like that there. It's what I was saying you to all before. Like when the system is so cohesive and it's so homogeneous, you can throw a curveball and it makes sense because it's not breaking the entire thing, right? You can make something that's different that really caught your eye, and he even made it the central piece, you know? You made this? Shit's crazy, congratulations. Amazing piece. Amazing pieces. Really like it. Really like it. Yeah, but it's just being nitpicky. Like there, like bro said, there is always something that could be said, but I don't want to really discourage anyone. It's super harmonious. Like I can see there is a grid. I can see like the elements, You can see the elements, right, guys? Like it has like the color for the background, the small squares. It has this line, like sort of indentation details. It has like this rugged line shapes. It has these horizontal ones, and it's just sprinkle them over in different ratios in the different pieces. Like I guess that I would like one that's super minimal. I guess let's do that. Let's do that because yes, it's the system is great. Like I'm just gonna be that guy. You know what I mean? The system is great. Let me just do this. Let me just I'm such an idiot. Let's just do a solid color background. Put it like there. Boom, boom, and let's just grab one of these. Let's say. Let's grab. Which one should I grab? this one. This one, let's duplicate it here, right? And for this one, let's just less. Less information. Let's go ultra minimalistic. Oh no. Yeah, this works. Something like this, right? But now take a look at this. Like in this context, yeah, it's okay. It's a nice exercise. Like these are great in their own right. These are great. I'm just trying to add something so you can see a visual example of it. It's not that you always need to add stuff to the system. You know what I mean? It's not like the first piece need to have less, then more, then more, then more. It's just a way of navigating it that's going to start revealing the stuff. It's not that you reveal stuff from the system, it's that you show the system working in different scenarios. Because now take a look at this. We have this order, but this piece that has so little stuff, I would grab this one and maybe I would put this one first. And this one I would put here. Right? It's not only about the system itself, the order of the sequence changes the result. You know what I mean? It's not like even the way how you show it, it changes the system, right? So that's actually another thing you need to think about. Like you have your system and then you have how you present it, right? Even if I take this one and I put it second, it changes. You see? But these ones now are two identical because the main compositional element, this square in the top right part, it's kind of redundant. So it kind of looks kind of weird. You know what I mean? It looks too repetitive. So this doesn't work as well. But what happens if we do this? We put it here, we put this one here, and we throw this one here. You know what I mean? So you get, guys, what I'm saying, right? Let me know if I'm saying stuff that you think is whack or I'm not making any sense. But yeah. No, don't say it's better. I'm not trying to make it better. I'm just trying to show you more tools, right? And more things to think about. Right? It's not a matter of like making it better, you know what I mean? So this one's great. This one was great. Grape. So this one was grape. And yes. Yeah, then the other ones. This one has a lot of issues. Yes. A lot of issues that I think you can all sort of see them for yourself, right? I don't know who made this, but I think I explained it fairly well. What do you think about these ones, guys? Do you think this one is good or this one is not so good? Let me know in the chat. Put W's if you think it's W sequence, or put L's if you think it's L sequence. I don't know how to make the chat like be on sync, you know what I mean, without so much delay. Come on, guys, I'm waiting for y'all. Let me know what you think about this one. This one's a W. It's a W. It has some stuff with the contrast in this last part, but I couldn't see it being part of the same system, right? It's odd, maybe that's the first slide, right? But it works. I think it has the elements and it has some nice cohesion between them, so you can read them as part of one system. You know what I mean? Selka, do you were part of the previous streams? Like, just say whatever you think. Like, don't try to. That's another thing, guys. Don't try to say the correct thing, right? Get used to just saying what you think. You know what I mean? With the I don't even know how to speak. Like with the vocabulary you have, just try to say what you mean. No one here is gonna go like, "Oh my God, what is he saying?" But yeah, this one's a W. WW's in the shot. Okay, this one. What I liked about this one is that bro changed the layout. Like he didn't do them in a row. Like I guess the system is good also. This one is kind of a bit more messy, but the pieces when together sort of feel part of a system. Like I can see elements that are or resources that are maybe kind of iffy, like these diagonal lines that bro has going on here. Like they don't really repeat. Maybe in these squares, like we have that gesture, but it's not really repeating anywhere else. But they got the same vibe. I feel like, yeah, I feel like the which ones of these you think do you guys think it's the one that looks less as part of the system, right? If we took that out, like it would still read. You know what I mean? Like which one is it's not from the pack. Say it like first or second from the top row or bottom row. The first. And why do you think the first? Why you guys think the first one? That's interesting. For me, for me, it's the last one because it has more elements that are not used anywhere else. First one is not as full as the others and the shapes are different. Yeah, the first one I could see it not being part. Yeah, you're right. The first one maybe yeah, maybe the first and last one. Yeah, I think in the last one it's more noticeable because of these big circles and the horizontal black lines that are not used almost nowhere else, and these weird like half circle shapes. Yeah, yeah, but that's nice. That's nice. We're discussing design shit. You know what I mean? Like just speak your mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That. But what I did like about that one and this one also is that they presented it like that. You know what I mean? Let's say because it's all presentation. Like it's not the same to present the pieces like this, than to maybe do this, right? You see how the composition changes? If I make it like this, right? If you make a composition that's a bit more out there, something like this can work too, right? What happens if I make one smaller and I put it like here? You see what I mean, guys? Right? I never said how you were supposed to present them, right? But this is also composition. Maybe you are showing something to a client and you don't put the images all the same, right? All mockups one next to the other, right? You start to play with variables. What do you want to give more importance? You start to make decisions, right? This file is actually, I'm gonna save this file. I'm gonna put it in the Patreon. I'm gonna put it for free in the Discord then, just for you to have or whatever. And let's put this thing Dojo 2. So okay, that was it, guy. Bye. No, I'm joking. I'm doing mine now. Let's go. My folders get crazy sometimes. Oh, where is all my stuff? Oh, here. Sign Dojo yearly challenge 2025 week 5. Let's grab the piece we did for week 4, week 5, and piece week 5. Okay, boom, 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 bidi bim, bim, bam, boom. Okay, let's open the shit. Okay, now the chat. I think the chat gotta go now because. Oh no, let me see. What happens if I do this? I'm trying to see how can I keep the chat. What happens if I move it up here? But oh, I don't know. How can I do? If I grab a window with the colors and I put it here and I make it like this and then I put the chat over there. Does that work? Yeah, it kind of works, right? Can you read over there, or it's kind of fucked? Guys, I'm new at this. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if I move it to the left, then it's the same because when I start to play with the file, it's gonna get. Or can you read it? I don't know. I need to play a bit with the chat because I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I need it for the bots later or when it's recorded. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it over here for now. Oh, in the photo. That's smart. That's weird. Yeah, but then when I need to make the cutout for the clips, it's gonna be. This is a design problem, my guys. Help me fix it. Help me fucking fix it. Where do I put my chat? I don't know what to do. Yo, Total Psycho, help me. Can you crop the chat? Yeah, I can crop the chat, but I don't want to keep making it smaller. You know what I mean? Like I can do this, boom. This one I don't dislike so much. This one I don't dislike because then when I make the clips, it's gonna be apparent that I'm on stream, right? So people are gonna go like, ah, he streams, you know? So we are communicating through the language of streaming because if there's a chat, he must be streaming, you know? We don't need chat, we can talk by ourselves. Okay, someone is doing DRUJS. Yo, Casiel Checoni, let's go. He's bro, you know what I mean? Bro, just join the stream. We're having issues. I don't know where to place the chat. The chat. The chat. He's the chat. You can crop it and put like 5 lines of the chat below your face and zoom it, by the way. Yeah, that's. It's nice to have someone that thinks like so. Yeah, she actually cooked. Yeah, she cooked chat. Yeah, I think she cooked, but like so, right? But can you read it? Can y'all read it? Gorda, ¿se ve mi chat? ¿No se ve? Oh, sorry, it's my. Okay, 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 okay. We're gonna figure it out. Someone write something really small, really large. Someone like. I just wanna see if it goes to the edge. Okay. Okay, that works. And I'm gonna leave it right here, like so. It works, right? This is graphic design, guys. You know what I mean? Fucking crazy out here. It censors. Damn right it censors. Let's go. So, okay. Oh, yeah, if you write a long paragraph. Yeah, but like, what would you write that's so long? You know what I mean? We'll see, we'll see. If it censors too much, I'll fix it. But it's okay. Back to a sign, guys. Back to a sign. Okay. This is. Let me put this here. Let me put this back here. Boom, boom, bada bim bam, boom. Okay, let me get another mate. So I'm gonna be really like diligent with these next pieces, and by diligent I mean like completely minimalistic because I'm tired. That's finished, bro. Yeah, this is from the last stream. This is past week, but now we are doing systems. You know what I mean, bro? Like constants and variables. And I'm just gonna steal last week piece and gonna make 4 more. And I'm gonna do my sequence. You know what I mean? Like Casiel Checoni, bro, in chat. He went to uni with me. Like check his work. Like he's fucking crazy. But we studied in the same school and and yeah, that time was crazy. They were making us do like fucking like I don't know. Like they were making us do like I'm not even playing like 100, like 50. We were doing like each week a lot, right? And actually, I don't know if I showed y'all this. Like this exercise was design of the information. this is the final project of typography 2, you know what I mean? And all this exercise is this that we are doing, but with text. Can you see? Oh, shit. And it's this exercise, it's the sequence. It's all about the sequence. It's not so much about each individual image, but it's about how it plays in the whole, right? In the entire thing. And each page you try to add something to the system. You know what I mean? And actually, I don't know if you can see there, I accidentally like left the grid on. I accidentally left the grid. And the teacher loved it because this is a book that speaks about DNA. So it speaks about DNA. So having the grid in the thing itself, it makes sense. You know what I mean? So you see, it's all the exercise that we're doing. And look at this shit. We were going crazy, you know? So all of this is that this is what we are doing right now, but with more layers and more layers, right? This is with typography, with images, with color, and yeah, we'll get to this. We'll get to this. Like, don't worry, we'll get to this. I don't know if to this degree I won't make you make a book, but we'll make something like this later down the line. But yeah. Yeah. Let's back to this. Okay. So sequence. Sequence. So let me grab another mate. So actually I'm gonna leave this. Let me see here. I have the effects. I'm gonna get rid of these layers. What is this? Okay. This ones I'm gonna leave. This is texture. This is whatever. Oh, this is the effect. Okay, these layers are gonna be the effect, and I'm gonna leave them here. Effect. And all of these layers okay, so this, what is this? It's out. What is this? This is out. If I turn this white, oh, it changes by a lot. What is this? Okay. What? I don't know if that was the intention, but the vertical lines could be like a second hierarchy of text, like horizontal. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, actually, the original piece was like this. I remember when I did it, like the original, it was like this. Like this was the original one, and then like I started to just move it around like whatever, and it ended up like this. And yeah, you could totally do like a vertical line of text. Yeah. I saw the other vertical text. Let me see where I have it. Oh, this is for a. I don't know. My Instagram goes straight to Wison Studio, but El Polaco. It's a really like odd search, but like I saw someone did like a Polaco poster I what was his name? Why can't I search like hashtags? Sí, 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 Mez lo compartió. Oh, this guy is also from Argentina. Look at these posters that bro do. He's really crazy. This one, shit. Oof. This one's crazy. This one's is from like a cumbia thing singer from our country. It's kind of more a popular kind of urban music from our country. But this poster is so great. Like, tell bro, I'm showing it in stream. Oh, he's actually from Argentina. I mean, obviously. This is super great work. Nice. Hey, Boquita. Oh my god. If you know, you know. Oh wow. Yo, I like this. I always wanted to do stuff like this, but then I always drop a texture. Yo, this is great. I already followed him, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me show you Casiel. This is my other bro. This is bro in the chat. This is Casiel's work. Like this is similar to what we were doing, guys. Wait. How can I? Fuck. 1 second, guys. There, better. This is similar to what we were doing, but better or more complex. But this is great. Again, you see, oh, here, Casiel had shown me before, like he had made like a couple versions that could land within the scope of this exercise because it was like a system. You know what I mean? But yeah, crazy, crazy shit. The fuck? Great. Grape. Oh, this is the collab we did. Like he did the typography and I did the texture and the stone stuff. But yeah, let's get back. Let's get back to this shit. So okay. Let's. That was one piece. I don't know. I say G, but because it's like I don't know who I got it from. But when you say someone's a G, you say like it's a gangster. You know what I mean? But I just say it because I get quite a lot of lingo from everybody. Like I'm a person that if you and in English it's not that 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 crazy, but in Spanish, like we have some crazy lingo, but you have to be really close to me to get it. Like I don't just say a lot of slang. You know what I mean? It's slang for the US, but in Argentina we have really crazy slang. But you need to. That's it, my G. Let's go. Yeah. That's literally what it is. It's slang for bro. So I'm gonna put all of this in one group because it's one of the pieces. Yeah, I'm from Argentina. Oh, guys, sorry, I'm speaking so much because I'm feeling so lazy. Like I would rather just talk. But what bands? Let's just talk. I'll do the piece in a little bit. I don't feel like it right now. I listen to a lot of techno, a lot of right now I'm listening to a lot of 2000s rock, like Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, and Linkin Park. You know what I mean? System of a Down, and all that kind of stuff. Really, yeah, yeah, yeah. I get really nostalgic on that kind of music. Yeah, but because I liked it, I like it so much. I've been listening to the last CD of Linkin Park, and I don't know, I get mixed feelings. Like at the at the start, I didn't really vibe with the singer, but I don't know. But as I've been listening to her, like I guess I dig it now. Like if they would have dig themselves into a trench if they were for a guy or someone that maybe tried to imitate Chester. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess the the chick, it's good, it's good, it's good. There was some conspiracy theories because I guess her family, she's into Scientology or something like that. So, but who is not a into Scientology in Hollywood? You know what I mean? My favorite movie, it's Matrix, the first Matrix. I guess the entire saga, but yeah, Matrix is, it's the end all be all. I really liked it. Yes, yes, yes. I didn't watch the last one because I don't want it to fuck up my, like, my memory of the saga. You know what I mean? Why is it the electronic scene, house, techno, ambient, and graphic design are like chocolate and peanut butter? What do you mean? Like they go so well together, or they don't mix? Because chocolate and peanut butter, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Those are the questions I like to see in chat. You know what I mean? Like Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. Ooh, we can take that to a really like deep place. You know what I mean? Like Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. It's like asking natural talent or you have to nurture it. You know what I mean? Like Messi, I'm sure let's just set it straight. Messi, right? I said it. Messi. His attitude, everything. But I completely, I dig the Ronaldo personality. You know what I mean? Like, bro, he's just working for it. You know what I mean? But he literally was born in the worst time. Like you could have been born in any other decade, but it happened that the greatest player on history is sharing your time alive. Like the fuck. Uh, yeah, there's a ton of overlap between the cultures. You mean like electronic rave scene and graphic design? Actually, I think graphic design culture. Ronaldinho. I mean Ronaldinho. It's over, right? Sorry, I'm jumping between one topic and the other. Wait, guys, wait. Rave scene and graphic design. I think like graphic design culture really overlaps with every culture because there is no graphic design culture. You know what I mean? Like there is graphic design trash culture, there is graphic design rave culture. Like there are graphic designers everywhere and they adapt the features of that specific like culture they're in, right? It's like saying music culture. What do you think of music culture and I don't know, whatever? You know, it's like there is music for all tastes and design for all tastes because that's the nature of design. Like it serves every field. But maybe the question would be like, no, I don't know, maybe like more artistic. But yeah, there's a specific genre of designer that likes to rave. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How about the chat? Like, do most of y'all go to raves? Do you like to go raving? In the recent years, it has like really taking off. You know, raving. In some markets like EDM, design can be more experimental, like breaking the grid. There are some examples of this. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, I just got like a lead from it's like a really nice rave bar, no rave like a club on India. There are several clubs, and they wanted to do like really crazy, like really out there design style for raves, and they wanted to be like super crazy. They haven't responded to me yet, but they wanted something like they wanted to go crazy. You know what I mean? Like stuff like this dude does. How is it called? Like Hunter. Oh, guys, the work that this dude can put out. Yeah, but with more texture. Like this was one of the inspirations that I proposed, but the work that this dude can put out, my guys, such an inspiration. Like, come on, fuck! I like this so much. Like the logos that he can do. Oh, thank you, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But but yeah, I guess he really nails this, like the contrast of the weights in the shapes that he uses. Like this could be like this is just I don't know, like so nice taste. It's Hunter, like HUBNT dot TER. Like it's here. Like that. Go follow, bro. No, he's crazy. He really is. Oh, let's get to designing these. So let me just duplicate this. Let's get rid of this one. So okay, we had one that was a bit more, that was in the was more around the middle. It had stuff all over the place, kinda. So now we could do a piece that has more maybe room to breathe. You know what I mean? So let's do something like this. Let's just stay with this reading level, this hierarchy level, and let's put it maybe here. What is this? What is the stuff that I just placed? Oh, there. And these circles in the background. Oh, is this here? Okay. And this one, let's get rid of this one. I know I said no text, but this is to, I want to post it and I want to add. So I'm going a bit off script. Yeah, sue me. I don't know. Mm, and this is a morphology. This is a morphology exercise. Is that how you spell morphology? Morphology. Yes. I don't know how to write. Sorry, guys. And to this, I'm gonna plug the new action. This is only for the Patreons just now. Like I'm gonna release it sooner or later, but this is a distress action. Made like this. This one I'm gonna make it bigger because it applies the effect a bit better. But I'll release this sooner or later. There will be a free one, but the Patreons get it a bit earlier. Let me see. Works. So here we have another one. Another one. So this one I'm gonna piece week 5. Let's put it 1. It doesn't matter the name because later I'm gonna just rearrange it with stuff that we kind of discussed earlier, like the order and stuff. We're gonna play with that. Like this. Let's just another one. Another one. I should get like the the fucking like the oh guys, I don't know how to speak. Like the clip, the audio, like to do the sound bite, I guess it's called. Mm-hmm. Rasterize layer, convert to smart object, bring the action, we press play here. Fuck. And convert to smart object again. Again. Actually, I remember. Okay, what happens if we bring this here and I grab this one and I put it to white? Why? Oh, I need to bring up the field then. If I make it less, oh, that's hard. And in this one, oh, thanks, guys. I don't really know what I'm doing no more. This is just pure experimentation. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna raster this. I'm gonna convert to smart object, and I'm gonna raster again because I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this, and I want to get rid of this. And actually, this, let's move over here, and this one, let's do something along these lines. And actually, and for this one, we could do something like more of a pattern, like I can, no, this one I'm gonna make another layer so I have it separated. And this one also I know what I'm gonna do. Like this, and we could have, remember what I said about constant and variables? And we can have some sort of constant here with the pattern of this repeating shape of the kind of these blocks. These blocks that we kind of have in the that we have in this one, that we have them here. But the size is a bit different, right? This is a block. Yes, let me check the size. Oh, it needs to be far smaller, like that, right? So now I'm gonna copy. No, actually now I'm gonna bring it here. I'm gonna close this. Is this the small one? Yeah, there is not a set in stone. Like if you would need to set it from the beginning, you can totally do that. Like I like to work a bit more intuitively, and then if I need to follow a guide, then I don't want to forget about it. I set the guide. You know what I mean? But it's not like there is one way of working with guides. You know what I mean? So let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's grab this ones, duplicate, put it over here. This one's duplicate. Oh no. What is this? Oh, this is that. What is this? What is this? And this. So okay. And now we kind of established like this pattern with this shape that we already used in one of the other pieces, right? So we have this nice pattern of this repeating constant. And one thing that we can do, that some of the other pieces that we saw earlier, that they did it pretty well, is like, let's do another copy of this one. Let's bring it here. But now this one, we're gonna maybe break it a bit. We're gonna set it alongside some other edge, right? And this in and of itself, it's like already a degree of separation. Like, why is it like aligned with other with some other guide, right? Just there you're establishing like a differentiation, right? That hopefully means something. You know what I mean? So now another thing that we can do is to this one. I'm gonna grab the eraser tool and I'm gonna make a dot there. So now it definitely means something, right? There is some degree of information there that's important. Who knows why? You know what I mean? Actually, let's put it here because I want to line up like this 40 degree, 40 degree, this 45-degree angle, like there, boom. I wanna like set it there. And now actually I can grab all of this. And I can maybe play a bit with it. This line here. Oh, nice. That is fire. Oh, and it goes through the middle. It's all part of a fucking system, you know what I mean? This is nice. So I'm gonna bring this here, set it to a different blending mode. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Ooh. Let's change the gradient. You see, if I did this and I suddenly did a diagonal like Control H, ooh, let's go. I didn't know this. Control H. That's great, my guy. Thank you. What? I mean, it's not static. This is not a tutorial, my guy. Like bro is saying, he don't understands the point of the tutorial. This is not a tutorial. Like I'm just reviewing and giving you my process for making the piece of the assignment. Like to understand the assignment on the Discord channel, the Design Dojo. Like maybe if you're just catching the stream, like this is a Design Dojo stream. That's a series of assignments and design exercises that I'm giving over on my Discord. These are it's free to participate and it's free to join. You can just join and start uploading your pieces. I may give feedback on them, I may not during these live streams. And the point of the exercises is to learn design in a more of a fundamental level, right? There will be streams in which I'll give you tutorials for an effect, but for that you have already the YouTube channel. In these design streams, I try to tackle like more fundamental design principles, right? Things that are a bit harder to uh, to sort of try to like explain in a tutorial, because these are things that you need to work on periodically and start building up that complexity. You know what I mean? And oh, sorry, I have it in the other ear. So yeah, this is not really a tutorial. It's more like a design discussion, live stream, whatever. You know, we're just fucking around, having fun. And yeah, let me go back to this. But yeah, join the Discord, and it doesn't matter when you join. You can just join. You know what I mean? Because you can even go back and do some of the previous exercises. I want the Design Dojo also to be a place that you're feeling kind of dry. You don't know what to do. Like jump in. You know what I mean? It's like going to the gym. You go to the dojo. Like you go to a place that do some nice exercises. You try some different stuff. Talk to any of the people in the Discord. You know what I mean? Like meet people, do exercises, like get together. We're fucking ninja. You know what I mean? So that's the point. It's not really a tutorial. Let me get back to here. What I was saying about this. Oh yeah, like we already like established some sort of something new, right? With doing the background black. I switched. Now the variable is the contrast, right? I just flip the palette. I make it now primarily black. If to that, thanks there, the mod, the mod dropped you the link for the Discord, like join the fucking Discord. I say fuck a lot. I need to stop because I won't get sponsored. You know what I mean? Sorry, I get sidetracked so much. I added the variable for the, I flipped the contrast, right? I flipped the palette. Now, if I add now even another like variable, like doing this gradient that's slanted, right? That has this inclination, that's too much variable. Like there, I start to break the system, right? The piece it has too much of a variable. Now it looks too alienated from the rest of the group. You know what I mean? So for this one, since the first one has this sort of gradation, right? Has this sort of gradation from the top to the bottom. So the gradient it's already sort of part of the system, right? But it's vertical. I can't just maybe if I use it in another part of the system and I put it like oblique, like in diagonal, and I make that a constant within the system, then maybe yeah, it can work. But if I'm going to make this the only piece that's really flipped in colors, I shouldn't add another super crazy like variable to the system. You know what I mean? But this I like, I feel, right? This is good. And let me check if I yo robust. Robust. Robust? How do you say it, my G? Robust. It's like robust. Yo, that's a robust texture. You know what I mean? Like this I like. This I feel it's hefty, it's controlled, right? So we have boom, 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 right? This one, it's kind of weird. It has something weird that I'm not really feeling it. It's it's raw. It's just raw with an heavy. Okay, okay. Oh, I guess what I need to do is like fucking. I can make everything sort of the buttons bigger. Like I should make that so it's not that much of a hassle to anyone that doesn't have like a 34 ultra wide like mine. And now I'm gonna make this real small. I'm just gonna grab this. I think it needs some information here. Like this works. And I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna put it here. Like here. Here. Yes. Works. Let's save it. Boom. 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 Now we have 4. Let's do another one. Into this one, let's see what we can do. Let's flip it again, switch back to white. How do you not get lost in those layers like that? I'm just really used to, like, I just check. And also the nature of the piece, I know, like, it's not it's not that important like the order. I just try stuff. What happened if I'm gonna set this to normal and I'm gonna do. I I don't have like a something like this can work. And I'm gonna grab. I want to create something that's because we have this one that's the pattern that's sort of inverted. That's this also could be like a consultation like typology that's a bit more scattered with repeating like levels of hierarchy. You have this one that's really minimal, and we have this one that's sort of the busy one, the one that has the like the most of the hierarchy stuff. So for this one, I'm gonna do like a circle, big circle, and I'm gonna put everything within that circle, that group. I'm gonna put a mask over the group, and within the group, I'm just gonna start like playing stuff like this. Guys, I'm just being really like loose with it, you know what I mean? Like this is just fundamentals. There's nothing really crazy going on. No, it. Oh, sorry. Can you still hear me? I guess it ran out of battery. Oh yeah, 1 second. Let me change the the battery. It fucking died. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Thank you to my producer. Ah, yo con esto lo ese problema, no puedo meter la batería. Ay, al revés. Idiot. Can you see me, guys? Is it working now? Okay, let's get it. But you were able to hear me, right? Ah, okay, okay, okay. Perfect. Perfect. think we don't need this one for this level. And actually, what I do would like to have is, let's go to the first one, and I want this. Oof, this is crazy. What the fuck? Ooh. I kind of like this one. This I want. Why can't I see this one? Ah, because there is a. It was within the mask. I need to put it like this, and let's see if I got another. Mm-hmm. And from this one, I can grab. Let's grab this one and put it maybe here. But let's get rid of some information within this one, like this. Here, let's leave that. And here, let's get rid of this. Just leave a layer here. And actually, let's grab this. Let's grab this. Put it here. Yeah, right. It's very. Mm-mm. No, it's not. It's not working so great. So grape, grape. What is this? So I. Hmm? 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 This one I like more. Whatever name. And now, actually, I think the system is lacking. It's lacking one that has sort of the same spirit as the like the original, the first one. So let's grab the first group again, duplicate this one, And actually we could do like what happened here. I think this is fair, but let's get rid of this, something of importance, and maybe the circle also. Mm, where's the circle? Here. Do this? No. No, actually, let's leave it like this because it works for the purpose of the series, and I'm also tired, and I need to get this over with. So like that. Save this. New file. Let's make it 3000 by 5000. Oh, it was the other way around. Like this, and let's just bring the series inside of Photoshop, and let's play a bit with the arrangement. I don't play background music because then when to I need to edit the stream to make like the short version, and then the music gets all chopped up. But maybe I'll try it in the next one. I'll do it like really low volume, but also so you can all hear whatever music you'd like. No, 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 because I have epidemic sounds. I don't. It's not a matter of the rights or anything. Hmm. It's a nice. It's a nice system. I like it. Like maybe here. So you see, guys, how can I like I want to select the one that I pick. You know what I mean? You see how we play with the order, like um, it changes the nature of the sequence, right? And what do you think, guys? Do you feel does it feel cohesive to you? I think it's not the most cohesive, but it works. I really like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I like it. It has a nice degree of separation. I think maybe the circles. I think maybe these circles are kind of too strong, but I repeat so much of the other elements that it ties it together, and with the color and the texture, like it helps a lot. Yeah, and also, guys, I'm cheating a bit because I'm using like a particular color and the texture and the grain. So that's also some elements that help to tie it together. So that's a bit of cheating also, right? But I'm trying to also make it visually interesting, you know what I mean? But yeah, these are, I really like it. And here we can do some stuff like maybe this one, it's the most prominent one, right? It's the one that has the most elements. So this one we're gonna keep it like really large. This one that maybe is the standard one, we're gonna keep it like so. This one that is maybe the more minimal, it can bring like a nice contrast with the biggest one, right? Even if I put it like on top of it, it creates like a nice like compositional tension, you know. But maybe I have it like here. And what happens if I, let's make it modular, right? If I put it here and I make it like so. And this one, let's make it even more smaller. Even more smaller. Oh my god. I don't know how to talk. Mm-hmm. Boom. Like so, like so, like so. Mm-hmm. And where is my this one? And boom. There we have our system. Well, you know, I think it works. So that is week 5, my guys. And yeah, did any more people upload to the Discord? No. Who did this? I like this. This one is kind of cool. I like the typography with the thing in the back. The mockup's kind of whack, but I like it. This one's hard. Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. That has been everything, my guys. Hope you liked the final thing. Here we got it. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. But here we got it. I like it. What do you think, guys? What do you think, chat? It has been nice. I need to think what we're gonna do. Blueprints of secret military training programs. Love it. Thanks, my guy. Thanks. Oh, I'm so cooked. Ah, it's been 2 hours, my guys. So I'm thinking I'm gonna wrap this up. See you next Wednesday. Let Wednesday. And how much time do you usually um work in a day? It depends. Like right now, I'm in a really workaholic era. I'm working all day, but that's cool. Like I like to do that. And sometimes I don't work really too much. Usually a couple hours, like 4 or 5 hours, and I'm good. But nowadays with the stream, I'm going back to doing client work. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'm releasing the first of a collaboration pieces I'm doing for a really important like brand that hired me to do movie posters, and I'm really happy for the collaboration, and I'll start uploading them I think tomorrow. Today it's supposed to be the first one, but the filmmakers are in the middle of production of the movies. I think some of you already know what this is. And yeah, they'll start the movie posters going up tomorrow. And I did also some merch for them. It's really crazy work. So yeah. Oh, and also guys, late April I'm going to New York and Texas. So if some of y'all are around there and want to meet up, we can maybe organize a get together or a meetup with some other creatives and hang and fuck around, maybe at a bar or whatever. And I'm totally down for it. So you already know how it is, my guys. You already know how it is. And just see you next Wednesday. Upload the stuff to the Discord channel. Like commit to the exercise. Like also reach out, try to meet people. You already know how it is. Fuck peace. Wish you conflict. See you in the next one. Sheesh. Bye bye.